We have some news just coming in. Let's go straight to these developments from the Madras High Court. The verdict on the Sanatan Dharm controversy, with the High Court saying equating Sanatan Dharm to HIV, malaria, dengue is against the constitutional principles and amounts to spreading misinformation, is what the court has said. Divisive comments should not be made by someone holding a constitutional post. High Court says those holding constitutional positions can only propound one principle, which is the principle of constitutionalism. Quo warranto cannot be issued, says the court, as no action has been taken against Stalin under the law that can lead to his disqualification, is what the court has observed. Madras High Court verdict on the Sanatan Dharm controversy, with the court now saying equating Sanatan Dharm to HIV, malaria, dengue is against constitutional principles. It amounts to spreading misinformation, is what the Madras High Court has said, in context of the very controversial statements that were made by Udayanidhi Stalin a few weeks ago, when he said that Sanatan Dharm should be eradicated. Like dengue and malaria, it should be eradicated. This is what Udayanidhi Stalin had said. High Court has said today, Madras High Court, that divisive comments should not be made by someone holding a constitutional post. Those holding constitutional positions can only propound one principle, which is the principle of constitutionalism. Quo warranto cannot be issued, as no action has been taken against Stalin, referring to Udayanidhi Stalin, under the law that can lead to his disqualification. Pramod Madhav is getting us more details on that story. Pramod, the court coming down heavily on Udayanidhi Stalin for these comments. But explain to us, what does it mean when it says quo warranto cannot be issued?
Well, the quo warranto petition is something that actually claims that the Sports Minister Udayanidhi Stalin or P.K. Sekhar Babu or A. Raja, who were present during the venue, cannot continue as representatives of the people or the government. And this is what the petition was filed by Hindu Munani. This after Udayanidhi Stalin made a speech equating Sanatan Dharma to mosquitoes and calling its for its eradication, just like malaria and dengue. Now, what the court has also said is it has made two parts, one being the observation. Hello?
Yes, Pramod.
One being the observation and other being the verdict as well, in which the first one, Justice Antarsuman, who had heard the petition, has very clearly mentioned that what Udayanidhi Stalin has made as comments as being a representative of the people and the minister are divisive, and that person holding such a position such comments cannot be made by someone like that. However, she has also very clearly mentioned that as no action has been taken against Udayanidhi Stalin under the law, such a petition cannot be maintained. Even while hearing the case earlier, she did bring in the Tamil Nadu police, asking them why no cases were filed, because for a layman, if he has made such a comment, a case of trying to cause enmity between two communities at least would have been filed. So these were the observations that was made by the court. And we also spoke to Advocate Wilson, who is the MP of DMK and also the counsel for Udayanidhi Stalin, who very clearly mentions that since no provision was there to take action against Udayanidhi Stalin constitutionally or a Representation of People's Act, the quo warrant petition was dismissed by the court.
I also want to understand, you're saying that essentially, which means here, and do correct me if I'm wrong, that there will not be any action taken against Udayanidhi Stalin, though, for these comments at least. The court has not said anything into that effect.
Well, the court has definitely given a kind of observation. That is a very important aspect over here, because even though the observation does not become a verdict, even the DMK, Udayanidhi Stalin's counsel also very clearly mentioned that observations are made by the court before bringing in conclusion. And this is where the judge has very clearly mentioned that the comments are not just something that you can simply dismiss. They are divisive in nature. Equating Sanatan Dharma to divisive comments should not be made by someone holding a constitutional post. This is very important, but this is a part of her observation. And as the petition was filed in a kind of a format that cannot be maintained, and that's the reason she has dismissed the petition, which means no action against Udayanidhi Stalin, Sekhar Babu, or A. Raja. Now, DMK is also calling it as a victory, but we did ask them about what the observations made by the court, and for which the Udayanidhi Stalin's counsel said that they are waiting for the order copy to get observation. However, the counsel has also gone ahead and said that they've also requested the judge that it should not have any kind of criminal bearing over the further proceeding cases.
All right, be with us, Pramod. I'm just going to come back to you in a moment from now. Let's listen to what Udayanithi Stalin had controversially said a few weeks ago when he spoke about the fact that Sanatan Dharm is like dengue and malaria, and that Sanatan Dharm should be eradicated is what he had said, inviting a lot of flag.
சிலவற்றை நாம் ஒழிக்கத்தான் வேண்டும், எதிர்க்க முடியாது. கொசு, டெங்கு காய்ச்சல், மலேரியா, கொரோனா இதையெல்லாம்